Okay, restoration of a RAK RAL 7 series receivers. Got this off a good friend back east. I always notice these wonderful coils always get loose in these things. I got a lot of them, and it seems to be always the case with these coils getting loose. Maybe it's just vibration of the ship over time or something like that. So what I do is just simply put glue down underneath them and let it settle. In that case, JB Weld. And this one's a little crooked, but that's okay. I mean, it's getting tight. It's getting tight too. Now, for getting the cans off, these things. This is a can that was damaged, as you probably know. No problem. Fixed it all up real quick. Used to that stuff, and I used not a kind of like a pipe wrench, but a pipe chain to get it loose, and it came off quite easy. I fixed it real quick. I'm getting pretty fast at fixing this stuff. The meter is all put together. It's a combination of super glue gel and JB Weld. All it needs is the glass, and I'll put that in tomorrow. Then put it back in here. And just give it a little bit of a sandpaper to get some of the glue off. That'll only take a few minutes. So I'm pretty well almost done here. For the face, I'm just going to use light sandpaper, get the paint off the knobs, that kind of thing. That'll take, I don't know, 15 minutes. It'll be all brand new, so no problem. And the case, I made the case out of 1/8-inch thick aluminum plate. I already painted it. I wonder if it's gonna, yeah, it's got that wrinkly finish. I used just a sponge. Put it on thick and then let it get tacky and lift the sponge up. And you get a good finish on these things. I'm gonna get better light here. Yeah, this looks not too bad for Pete's sake. Getting there. So the case is pretty heavy. It's reinforced and just actually heavier than one of the original cases. I go all the way on this crazy stuff. If it's guns and cannons and machinery and stuff, I do it the way it should be done. So yeah, this is one of the back end of one of the original cases. So I enjoy it. It's fun for me. Good Lord. So I actually get a patient a day done. I call them patients. All these receivers, some of them are already okay, but some just need a little touch here, and always missing screws for some reason. I don't know why that is, but people are too lazy to put all the screws back. But that's fun. I make my own cases as well, as you may know now. But a lot of these things are interesting to deal with. So I'm going to, before I leave tonight, I'll put another coat on there and tack it up, you know, kind of thing. All these coils are okay in there. So you can see here, for reinforcements, I put JB Welder on. I'm allowed to do that because there's space in there to do that, and it'll fit in there. It's not a press fit, not a tight fit, but a little sandpaper tomorrow. Put the glass in, you'll never know it's same radio. So I love doing that crazy stuff. I actually dug out of the ground and scrapyards vintage radios, not these, but other types that are Canadian Navy, and they were all in the ground. Actually had one that was split in half. I put the whole thing back together. That's how crazy I go with this restoration stuff. And that's the electronics, so I enjoy it. It's fun. Just wanted to share this video with you since I bought it off you. Machine tools, I restore them too. That's a lot of fun, as you I don't know if you know that, but I'll walk over here. I even improved them. I got rid of plastic knobs and aluminum covers and things, threw them away and just put on either stainless steel or brass. This one is finished up. That's all done. It runs perfect. I built all that stuff on it, mounted a chuck and all that. And it didn't take long. I built this thing here, restored that, plus dozens of other things. Ha! Ha! Anyway, and this one, built my own lathe. It runs perfect, actually. Out of 2 H-beams. And other pieces and stuff, so it runs good. I use it. It's got a 4-jaw chuck on. I use it quite a bit. I like this design. Motor on top, switch. Then you can adjust the tension on the belts and all that with these things. So I've done that with a number of lathes. Doesn't take long, actually, once you get to the hang of this stuff. In the armory, I restored stuff, built my own cannons. That's what I call the armory. It's jam solid. The cannon, the dead center is one I built on the lathe. Out of steel. It's a breech loader too. And it's very heavy. I guess we can take a look at it. Okay, all this is metal in here, by the way. Cannons and artillery. So here we are. Put out here. The beams or the wood was scrapped wood from a barn. The steel was stuff I ordered on eBay, like dome steel and all that, and I machined it so press fitted on. Make one part cold, the other hot, press it on, and even add JB weld. This is a breech loader. These are things I got off of eBay. Polish them up, machine them down. Didn't take long to do this whole entire can. I even got an elevating system for it. That hand wheel with gears and that raises it up and down. The wood was fun to do. I had a lot of fun doing that. And this one didn't make this cannon. I bought it, but I made the carriage. I've been doing this ever since I was a kid. By the way, this old Orlicon cannon off a ship or something, I don't know. Cleaned up quite a bit. It was full of sand. So it indicates to me it was on a ship and somebody just took it off a long time ago, I suppose. I got about 11 or 12 of these things. And that's all related to guns, I guess you say. All these sights, things, and crates of them. Lots of weird and wonderful, crazy stuff. They even got periscopes out of submarines. All these boxes are full of weird and wonderful, crazy things. Oh yeah. Lots of Civil War stuff too. Chili in here, more cannons. Out there, and all these crates are full. Someday I get it organized. I don't know how many tons. So, oh wow. I learned a lot from this crazy stuff. Another design is lathe and stuff, and all that stuff. That was a year ago, or over a year ago now. Got this cleaned up. It's an AN FR59, 300-pound radio receiver. Other crazy things. I got this stuff pretty well done. Lots of it, many tons. I probably sink my apartment now many times more than 400 square feet. Yeah. Sean has fun. Then I have other things I like doing too. But this sort of like fun. I like the physical activity too. And that's that. So anyway, take care, man.